What up guys, Pete on the beat here. In this video I'ma take you through a simple arm workout I did this morning. It is actually one of my favorite arm workouts that I do when I train arms. It is a selection of certain exercises that gives me the best results. As a tall guy, I have fairly hard time adding size to my arms. So I feel this type of workouts really helps me achieve better results with my arms. There are two ways I prefer to perform the whole routine. One is by alternating between biceps and triceps on each exercise, and the second one, which I actually prefer a lot more, is supersetting biceps and triceps because it actually gives me a lot better pump, and when I train the first, the second rests and recovers. So this allows me to keep my intensity high and my rest period as short as I can, and I really feel it burns a lot more calories and helps me with my conditioning. But in this particular video I took a decision to actually alternate between biceps and triceps on each exercise because I wanted to film everything properly from different angles. I really want to step up my training videos game. And yeah, let me start with the first exercise, the standing concentrated one arm dumbbell curl. One of my favorites. I can't imagine an arm session without this one. As you can see, I try to keep my humerus bone as straight as possible, and I also try to avoid any form of swinging besides just a little bit of a swing at the bottom of the movement. I really feel it gives me the ability to stretch better and also the ability for better overall contraction. But otherwise, I focus on the form, not on the weight. I did between 10 to 15 reps, 4 to 5 sets on this one. So now we are moving to the second exercise. This one is a superset by itself. It's a combination of two types of rope extension. For triceps, the regular one on the cable and the overhead triceps extension. It is a really common combination. It totally fries your triceps and warms everything, makes everything run smooth and properly. I did 4 to 5 sets on this one, 12 to 15 reps on each of the extensions. Try to squeeze and really try to focus on the contraction. And yeah, the next one is the preacher curl. I personally prefer to do this with the straight bar. I feel the pump is superior to anything else, and I I personally cannot achieve that type of pump if I use the easy bar. I'm not against the easy bar, by no means necessary, but for this particular exercise the straight bar is a cure. As you can probably see, my veins start to coming out. By the way, a lot of people are asking me about the vascularity in my arms. I personally think a lot of it is because of genetics, but the high intensity and high volume training plays its own key role, as well as the sodium intake. And I highly recommend you should keep in check your sodium intake. What I mean by this is to not cut salt and not avoid salt. Simply use the right types of salts, like the Celtic sea salt and the Himalayan rocks. And yeah, never cut salt if you want to have veins all over your body. So on this one I again did 4 to 5 sets, 10 to 12 reps, and that was it. It depends on how crowded the gym is, but usually workout like this takes me around 30 to 40 minutes of straight hammering my arms, and then I leave the gym, and that's all. The pump is fantastic. Actually, I'm the type of guy that I don't like to rest in the gym. I prefer to train during my whole time and then leave. Um, this is how I feel I simply feel better, and I simply feel I get better results. It doesn't matter actually if I train arms or back or chest or whatever. The only muscle group actually that I feel I need a little bit more rest when I train it is legs, especially on the front squats. And just wanted to mention this. On all of the movements that I do in particular, I always try to keep my posture straight and my back arched. In this particular movement here, as you can see on the preacher curl, I really try to keep my back arched, not only because of the form, but it actually gives me the ability for a better stretch at the bottom of the movement, and really helps me to isolate my biceps. The cat is around here trying to sabotage my video editing process. The thing that I would like to mention for the preacher curl is I don't try to go all the way up, because if I go all the way up I start to feel a lot of front delt involvement, and I don't want to do this. I mostly focus on the bottom of the movement where is the stretching. Next one is another triceps superset. It is a triceps French press superset with close grip bench press with the easy bar. Here is a situation where I personally prefer the easy bar over the straight bar. Actually, I try to grip the bar really close, and I don't know why I feel my triceps a lot better, and this fries my triceps, and it really hurts actually if you do those two correctly. I do not focus on the weight again, I focus on the contraction. With both of the exercises I try to keep constant tension on the muscle. 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. And the last two exercises, or the last superset, is another killer combo. A seated overhead triceps extension with one dumbbell this time, but a lot of times I like to alternate between one dumbbell and the the two dumbbell version with each hand individually. I think they call them Lee Hennies. And for biceps, as a finisher, I'm using the easy bar curl with the special addition of the arm blaster, and this is a killer exercise. It's a staple in my routine. It builds thickness and everything, as you can tell. As you can see, the veins coming, and the vascularity is crazy. I highly recommend you should try this one. And yeah, so this was my arm training workout. Hope you liked the video. I really trying to step my training video game up. I'm gonna put a lot more videos like this. So I would like to thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, and by the way, just a tip for overall arm development that I would like to give you guys, especially if you're a taller guy. Try to hit your arms more and more frequently. I used to hit my arms once in a week, and I used to have really crappy results. I was not satisfied at all, and then I started to hit them twice a week, and the results got better. And now I probably hit my arms 3 times a week, and I got the best results ever. Try to not focus on the weight, try to focus on volume and intensity, but mostly on the form. First, learn how to do each and every exercise correctly. See which exercise gives you a better pump, switch things up, try new things, and yeah, peace.